Welcome back, everyone. Hiya, Maya.
Hi, Maya. Maya, come here.
Maya, I'm just really glad that you brought Jim along with you today. How are things going out there? Things going okay? Good. Glad to hear. Welcome, everyone. Now, before we go to the LookTV has gone to the dogs joke, let me just tell you all that if we were going to go to the dogs, we would want to go to Maya. Maya's just a sweet. Hello, Maya. How's it going? And with Maya is Jim Fitzgerald, who is the president of the Warren County SPCA. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you for having us.
Very nice to have you
Pleasure
here.
to be here.
We asked Jim to come in because the SPCA in Warren County is undertaking a pretty big growth program, consolidating a lot of services, and we want to make you aware of their of the organization and their what they're doing to the community to help on a number of fronts with dogs and with cats, right,
Absolutely,
Jim?
absolutely.
All right. You know what I want to do? Let's start. You had mentioned that you and Paul Dusek had discussed that there was a need to make some changes in Warren County, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what happened?
Paul just wanted to, the prior board was ready to retire, and everybody wanted to move on, and Paul wanted a more active SPCA, and he wanted to look into consolidating services in the county to save some money. Paul knew that, you know, being the animal control officer at Queensbury, I run a large operation over there. And that's why he reached out to me, knowing what he was looking at for a countywide operation. Plus the requirements for ACOs and officers, I already have that knowledge. So it was, you know, I had that aspect of it, but sorry about the dog hair. But we needed to get a business aspect together too. And that's when the facility came into play, knowing that we were putting about 5 to 8 officers out on the road. Throughout Warren County, from North River to Glens Falls, we're serving. So it was a big endeavor, and Paul looked for me to make it happen.
Well, boy, that's something. Now, when we talk about consolidation of services, I want our viewers to know that that breaks out into a number of categories, right?
Correct.
They could be humane situations. Give us some of the other ones as well.
Sure. You're talking about what we'd like to do is consolidate animal control services with humane services. Humane services are when you go out and you have an abandoned dog, possibly a cruelty complaint, an overpopulated cat issue, or cat issues are really a humane issue. And we want to consolidate those into one phone call. For dogs and cats. Instead of reaching out for an animal control officer that really can only deal with dogs, municipality-wise, code-wise, and then you have to make another phone call to an SPCA for a humane officer to come out for an injured animal, for a cat. It just makes sense to us to put everything together and make one phone call for everybody. It just makes it easier. I mean, Jesse, we get called to elderly people have to move from their homes.
Sure.
Abandoned dogs all the time. Going to trailers with 40 to 50 cats in it.
Wow.
These are the situations that we get called to every day.
Well, that's really something because, you know, we listed that under this one phone call kind of concept, you would have control issues, of course, but you would have humane issues. You would have rescue issues. You would have training issues.
Correct.
Before we went on camera, Jim and I were talking about something, and I want you to repeat this. The whole idea that placing a pet. Now, some of us grew up with pets. I grew up with dogs, and it's a relationship when I was in a diaper. You said the same thing, right?
Yes.
You form that bond with the animal that stays with you your whole life. But I love what you had to say about putting a dog in a home that might be a single-parent home.
Yes.
That might be a home where a mother is trying to show, or children, a mother or a father, might be trying to show children compassion.
Yes.
There's no better way to build a compassionate relationship than to have a pet, right?
Absolutely.
So you're involved in those?
Yes, we spoke with Kate Hogan, the district attorney of Warren County, and Emily Davenport, who spearheads a lot of the cruelty issues that we have in Warren County. And we told them that, you know, we have so many stray dogs coming out of Warren County that, we want to train some of them, and we want to relocate them with victims of domestic violence.
Right.
That gives them a sense of security. It gives the kids a sense of compassion that they don't know.
That's right.
Some of these kids have been exposed to awful situations, and they lose that compassion with humans as they move on. If we can catch that at a young age and start, it helps the stray population and it also helps these people out.
Now, you're building a new facility.
Yes, sir.
Out on Blind Rock?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, Blind Rock
21
is
Blind Rock.
out near the Queensbury Town Center Hall meeting place, whatever that thing is on the corner there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Blind Rock Road is there. You're building a facility to house pets, set them up for adoption with the other agencies that you work in collaboration with, and also the idea of expanding into putting in a facility to help control the population of the dogs and the cats by providing neutering services and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Well, these are big undertakings, Jim.
Yes, they are.
They really are. So we would like the public first to be aware that somebody who's a true pet lover is now president of this SPCA.
Thank you.
And that your contributions, whether that you volunteer your time, whether you're looking for a pet, you would like to donate some money. All of these things are very important. I'm going to give a phone number, which we rarely do, but I want you to take this phone number down. 793-4048. 793-4048. That's a 24-hour hotline that you can call in and get a response within the next day, right?
Absolutely.
Sure.
And if it's an emergency, you'll get a call right back.
Immediately.
But yeah, I mean, any questions, concerns, anything you have, you can call us and we'll have a representative get back to you.
It's really something to see in SPCA this involved in really trying to help the community and trying to help the animals.
It's all about
that's right.
that. And it's not about people or egos or anything. We got to take some of these animals out of bad situations, and we do have the capabilities and the professionalism to rehab them.
Yes, you do. Sure, you have the talent as well. Hey,
Thank you, sir.
Maya.
Maya.
I just want you to know, later you and I can go over to Max's. We'll grab a scotch or whatever.
That's great.
You take care of him now, okay?
She will. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in, Jim.
Thank you very much, sir.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, LookTVonline.com.